getting the energy from Bring It On. Smile, don't smile. Spirit fingers. Something has something to do with spirit fingers. Spirit fingers is what I'm getting. Virgo. These are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. And these are gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Um, Something could be about that. Ideas. Um, when you give somebody an idea, they don't like it, how they act, they don't like your idea, or how they that's what I'm getting. When you don't like somebody's idea, how you act when you don't like whatever the idea is, whatever the big idea is. That's what I'm getting. Somebody doesn't like the big idea viewpoint. They don't like that someone speaks. I'm getting like a queen of swords, like where the person that has been standing around or the person that has been speaking for them do not need to speak for them. They can speak for themselves. That's what I'm getting. She can speak for herself. She don't need you to speak for her. That's what I'm getting. She don't need you to speak for her or change anything that she is saying. Where it's sad, you're looking at something, you're mad, you're angry. Virgo, you could be mad at what someone is saying or what someone said because you could be used to speaking for someone, speaking on their behalf, speaking. I talked to her and did it, and it's like we don't gotta do none of that. She could speak for herself. That's what I'm getting. She can speak for herself. Okay. Um, Somebody gets caught trying to go back and forth to have someone go back and forth over something where there's a new beginning out here. Something is a brand new start, a brand new beginning is what I'm getting. It's a brand new, fresh start, brand new beginning. And it's because of you, Virgo. It started with you, Virgo, is what I'm getting. It started with you. Okay. So this is getting caught in this marriage or this couple getting caught, this going back and forth over this new beginning, wanting to know so bad. They wanted to know so bad what was going on to the point that they started sabotaging themselves. Or you start sabotaging yourself. Trying to sabotage the cops, you sabotage yourself. Trying to sabotage these people, you sabotage yourself. Trying to sabotage that person, you sabotage yourself. Where I'm getting the energy of a person who, Virgo, when they explain, you can tell the number one thing that's on their mind, their kid. Then, because I'm getting like home is where the heart is, and then I'm getting that energy where they're safe with you, then you can get them to put your kids together, then get safe. Like get your kids and get safe, But there could be people who were coming in between this. Somebody could be saying something very sneaky or saying something really slick, or the way that they explain it, you would think that this person is an actor or actress to the point where they know you're standing behind them listening to everything in the room. They didn't know you were standing behind them listening to everything in the room, or you always come into the room to listen. You're always around listening. You'll go in your brother room, your cousin room, you don't care. You'll go and listen to whatever is going on, or you was listening to everything from the room, is what I'm getting. And when you hear this person talk, you realize that it's no, if they wanted to put some, it's like if they wanted to add fire to the situation, they could have mentioned that, hey, they could have, this is like trying to get people to speak to people in the house. They don't want them to speak to nobody in the house. They wasn't trying to get them to speak to nobody in the house. You could tell they don't want that. They didn't want that. You could tell they wasn't trying to set you up. You could tell they wasn't trying to set y'all up in the house. You could tell that they didn't think about the fact that they showed a picture of their kid and then another kid walks out looking just like your kid. Like you this is not thinking, but about, it's like premeditated. Things are premeditated. The things that are premeditated, it's like they didn't premeditate anything that they said. It came straight off the dome, how they said it, how they explained it. And I'm getting, and that is why this change is going to happen. because they didn't even care about nothing but their kid, safety for their kid, safety, and understanding what that really means, that you will never be used as a pawn. You never have to work. You could turn your back to this forever. You never got to worry about your mama, your sister, your brother, anybody convincing you to go after your parents for money. You never got to worry about later, after everything calmed down, trying to pick it back up, trying to use whatever you were able to obtain while this person was around. It's like what is it called? Blackmail later. Blackmail, all your blackmail um plans, right? For later. It doesn't work out. Whatever your blackmail plans were, they didn't work out the way that they intended it to. If they blackmailed you or wanted to blackmail you for everything you did, or like tell you like if you don't da 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 give me it's like that's not what was going on. They didn't blackmail you. It was the other way around. Where I'm getting like the short chubby woman will betray you. That's what I'm getting. The short chubby woman will betray you. This is being able to see whatever somebody is paid for, betted on. It's fair. See whatever they were betting on, whatever they were paid for, paid to do, paid for their other job, this other job, or somebody losing their job, seeing that somebody lost their job, and why. Why you lost your job, and it's because of the allegations that were just made on you. That's what I'm getting. The allegations, why they let you go, the allegations that were made against you. Um, that's what I'm getting, and knowing that someone is trying to illusion the fact that now they are lost. They're confused. You get caught off guard. That's what I'm getting. Now you're caught off guard, Virgo. Because you tried to illusion, you tried to do some type of witchcraft. Let me look at it. Yeah. You try to do some type of witchcraft to this, like to the process of moving forward, taking a risk, going here, going there. But it looks like somebody make a plan and executes this plan. Either way it go. That's what I'm getting. They execute their plan either way it go. And you could have planned, like for real, you could have really planned on getting justice, or you get this message about the plan that the police have, the justice system have, where you realize that even the police not helping you, somebody's not helping you, Virgo, or they weren't ever planning on helping you with your attitude. Something is about that with that attitude. But if that's not the case, I'm getting the energy where you realize that the police was never on your side. They was on the right side. Somebody is realizing that it don't matter if you work for the police. If they come up, if you work for the cops, you're informing, and they find out that you got something else going on, or you did something to your kids, or you was doing this or doing that, they don't give a fuck about that. They taking you to jail. That's what I'm getting. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. So somebody could be shocked at how everything transitions, how the transition happens because I'm getting there's an allegation on the father in the house. There's an allegation on the father in the house. And that's what's being hidden. The allegation on the dad in the house where this person is not talking. They're not talking to this person for a reason. That's what I'm getting. They just not talking to this person for a reason. Where is Virgo? You feel like I'm getting like your world coming is crashing down, but there's some kind of balance here where your heart starts to break or somebody's heart starts to break for what they tried to do to someone, for what you tried to do to this person. You realize that you're not, in the end, you're not going to win this. For what you was just, I'm getting what y'all just tried to do to this person, to sacrifice this person or sacrifice this boy mama. You tried to sacrifice this boy mama, and I'm getting this a wake up call coming for y'all. You tried to sacrifice that boy mama, and it's a wake up call coming for y'all or y'all family.